Hello students, welcome to Affairs Cloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of the 3rd February. The session will be very important and I want all of you to pay attention till the end. So let's start. The first question that we are talking about is, IIT Patna recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which organization to open Bihar's first UAV training center. What is UAV? UAV is your unmanned aerial vehicle. It is your unmanned aerial vehicle. All right, and sometimes we call it as a drone also. So if we talk about it, where was your first drone mela held? It was in Gwalior, that is in Madhya Pradesh. And the biggest drone mela, where was it held? In New Delhi. Then apart from this, remember, recently a Delhi based company that is named by the name Drone Destination, all right, it is one of the India's leading unmanned aerial vehicle training and manufacturing groups. All right, it is one of the India's leading training. That means here training will be provided, that how you will be running your unmanned aerial vehicles, what are the techniques to use it, how you have to repair that if there is any problem. So leading training and manufacturing group. All right, it is your Drone Destination. Recently it was IIT Patna and Drone Destination that together signed a memorandum of understanding to open Bihar's first DGCA authorized training center. Highly important friends. All right, we can say it as that Bihar's first UAV training center or Bihar's first DGCA approved training center. What is DGCA? DGA stands for Directorate General of Civil Aviation. It is very important. Apart from this, remember this drone destination. This drone destination is also a drone training partner of Indira Gandhi National Flying Academy under the Ministry of Civil Aviation, and they have multiple centers across India. Also, IIT Patna plans to develop a drone center of excellence to propel the UAV ecosystem. Also, DD, that is your Drone Destination, became the National Skill Development Corporation's first drone training partner and plans to join to open new 10 drone centers. So coming back friends, remember it was IIT Patna that has signed a memorandum of understanding with Drone Destination in order to set up Bihar's first UAV training center or Bihar's first DGCA training center. Here you can see Delhi based Drone Destination Private Limited, that is India's leading unmanned aerial vehicle training and manufacturing group, signed MOU with IIT Patna to open Bihar's first DGCA authorized drone training center. All right. Next, now what did we learn here? IIT Patna signed MOU with whom? DD, that is your Drone Destination, and Drone Destination is your India's leading unmanned aerial vehicle training and manufacturing group. Important, remember this. Next, moving on to the next news, it is KLF Book Awards 2022 were launched during which festival? Tell me. KLF Book Awards were launched during which festival? So remember these KLF award, that is your Kalinga. What is the full form of KLF? Kalinga Literary Festival. KLF, that is your Kalinga Literary Festival. These awards were launched during Kalinga Literary Festival. Alright, and this KLF Book Awards, remember, they were launched during the 9th edition of this Kalinga Literary Festival. Alright, right here that they were the 9th edition. In these KLF Book Awards for 2022, here a variety of categories and languages include such as English, Hindi, Nepali, Maithili, Odia and various other Indian languages. Here these awards will be given in the various categories such as fiction, non-fiction, poetry book, book in Hindi, translation, business book, environmental group, alright, environmental book, biography, autobiography. So here these award, that is your KLF Book Awards for 2022, were presented in various other categories. Then comes your location. Where was your 9th edition of Kalinga Literary Festival took place? It was in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. And these awards were where they will take place, Bhubaneswar, Odisha, and they are going to take place from 24th to 26th of February in 2023. All right, highly important. And also remember this KLF, that is your Kalinga Book Festival, that is the 9th edition. It is India's largest festival of literature spirit in an annual literary festival that is held in Bhubaneswar. So coming back friends, what all you need to remember, that 9th edition of the Kalinga Literary Festival, during with this KLF Book Awards were announced for 2022. Here awards will be given in multiple fictions, multiple categories such as fiction, non-fiction, poetry, environmental book, business book, biography, autobiography. Also, these categories will be including multiple languages such as Hindi, English, Maithili, Nepali, Odia, and other Indian languages. Here only I'll like to point out a particular book, that is Tum Pehle Kyon Nahi Aaye. This is the name of the book that was authored by Kailash Satyarthi. Alright. Kailash Satyarthi authored a book that is Tum Pehle Kyon Nahi Aaye, and this book has recently won the KLF Non-Fiction Award in Hindi language. Alright, I repeat, Kailash Satyarthi authored a book Tum Pehle Kyon Nahi Aaye, and this book has won the KLF Non-Fiction Award in Hindi category. Then here only if I ask about, this is non-fiction, but if I ask about fiction category, alright, if I ask about fiction category, tell me which book has won the KLF Fiction Book Award for 2022. That is Amar Deswa. Amar Deswa, this book was authored by Praveen Kumar. And Author is Praveen Kumar. Book's name is Amar Deswa and it has won the best or KLF fiction book in Hindi category. And in non-Hindi non-fiction, तुम पहले क्यों नहीं आए? Alright, so remember this, highly important. Next, there is one other book that you need to remember regarding the that is from the children book category. KLF Children Book Award for 2022 was presented to which book? It was Gopal's Gully. Gopal's Gully is the name of the book, and this book has been authored by Zareen Verjee. All right. So these are some books that you need to remember regarding the 9th edition of the KLF Book Awards that were presented during the Kalinga Literacy Festival, and this was the 9th edition. And where was this Kalinga Literary Festival held? It will going to be held in Bhubaneswar, Odisha from 24 to 26th of February. All right, and these are the books awardees that we recently discussed. Moving on to the next question. Next is, which state has launched a WhatsApp chat bot that is Bal Mitra? Bal Mitra is the name of a WhatsApp chat bot that was launched by which state government? Tell me, or which union territory? All right, we are talking about Bal Mitra. So, coming back, remember friends, the state is or union territory here, you can write UT also, it is New Delhi. Union Territory's Deputy Chief Minister, who is he? Manish Sisodia, and who is the Chief Minister? Arvind Kejriwal. So, Manish Sisodia, who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, has launched a WhatsApp chatbot that is Bal Mitra. And this Bal Mitra was developed by whom? It was developed by DCPCR. What does it mean? Delhi Commission for Protection of Child Rights. The aim of this Bal Mitra is to enable a two-way between people and the commission and eliminating the information gap between the two. Here, what is the aim of Bal Mitra? It is to make the commission more accessible, efficient and responsive to the needs of the children in distress and who are at high risk and able to help them during that time. This chatbot Bal Mitra will enable children's parents and the concerned citizens to interact with the commission more quickly and effectively. This chatbot feature include complaint registration, information searching, tracking complaint status, seeking information on admissions and other issues. Also, the launch of this chatbot Mitra was followed by the panel discussion on the role of technology for strengthening the governance among children. All right. Apart from this, if we talk about DCPCR, that is your Delhi Commission for Protection of Child Rights, this was constituted under the Commission of Protection of Child Rights Act in 2005. It is a statutory body of the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi that works and monitors for the protection of the right of children. And who is the chairperson of DCPCR? Anurag Kundu, and the headquarter is in New Delhi. So basically we can say, what is Bal Mitra? This is an WhatsApp chatbot that was launched in order to safeguard the children and help those children who are in distress. Also, Bal Mitra can be accessed by sending a WhatsApp message to DCPCR helpline number, and the helpline number provided here is 9311 551393. I repeat, 9311551393. This is the WhatsApp bot helpline number of DCPCR. You can just text here and you will be the app will be responsive. This WhatsApp chat bot will be responsive. All right, and it is developed by DCPCR. Moving on, here you can see Manish Sisodia, Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, launched this DCPCR's WhatsApp chatbot that is Bal Mitra. Next question is Ladli Bahina scheme. This was launched by which state to provide 1000 rupees per month to poor women? Highly important, friends, and this scheme can be definitely asked in your exam, that which state's or which state has recently launched a Ladli Bahina scheme to provide 1000 rupees per month to the poor women? And what is the name of the chief minister of that particular state? Tell me that also. So remember, it is Madhya Pradesh that has launched this Ladli Bahina scheme. This Ladli Bahina scheme, and this was basically to provide 1000 rupees per month to poor women. And who is the chief minister? Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji. All right, and it is basically to help the poor people from backgrounds of Madhya Pradesh. CM Chief Minister also noted that a sum of 60,000 crore rupees will be spent on this scheme over a period of 5 years. The announcement was made during a program on the banks of Narmada River in Madhya Pradesh. If we talk about this Ladli scheme, remember the Ladli scheme is basically for the poor women, all right, from the lower as well as middle classes of the sections on the line of Ladli Lakshmi scheme. The beneficiaries of other welfare schemes can also avail the benefit of this Ladli Bahina. Under this scheme, women will get a financial assistance of 1000 rupees per month, or we can say 12,000 rupees per year. He also stated that the government is set to construct a Narmada corridor and Narmada Lok on the line of Mahakal Lok at the Mahakaleshwar temple in Ujjain. So coming back, friends, remember Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh Shivraj Singh Chauhan launched this Ladli Bahina scheme to provide 1000 rupees per month to poor women. And here you can see that he also stated a total sum of 60,000 crore rupees will be spent in next 5 years on this particular scheme. Next we are talking about Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival. Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival is observed in which state? Tell me. And also remember, it is Asia's first floating festival. So where was it started and where it is observed? It was started in Madhya Pradesh. All right, Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival, that is was observed for the first time, or it is the first time that we are observing this 5 day long global festival in Asia, and in Asia too it is observed in India, and in India too it is observed in which state? It is observed in Madhya Pradesh. Highly important, as I just mentioned, it is a 5 day long festival. That means this will be from 1st to 5th of February in 2023. The unique and first of its kind floating festival will have land, air, and water based adventure activities here. Usha Thakur, who is the Minister of Tourism, Culture and Religious Trusts and Endowments from the government of Madhya Pradesh, inaugurated this Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival. That is Asia's first floating festival. That is the, or we can say, first edition of Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival observed in Madhya Pradesh. This was a 5 day long festival, that is from 1st of February to 5th of February. And remember, the tent cities for tourists will continue for another 3 months, that is till 30th of April. Here, multiple adventure activities will continue for another 6 months. For the next 6 months, these adventure activities for the tourist will be continuing. Then remember, the festival is organized by Madhya Pradesh Tourism Board. The aim here is to promote Gandhi Sagar as a tourist destination in both domestic as well as at domestic international markets. Next thing, remember Gandhi Sagar Dam. It is one of the major 4 dams that are constructed on the Chambal River. This can also be as, because we are talking about Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival. Then remember, if asked about Gandhi Sagar Dam, that this dam is built on which river? So Gandhi Sagar Dam is built on the river, that is Chambal River. So remember this, highly important. All right. Then this festival that we are talking about, Gandhi Sagar floating festival will offer unique adventure activities and experience to tourists in this Madhya Pradesh. And this festival, in this particular festival, tourists from different parts of the world will be coming and attending it. As a part of festival, adventure activities will be organized near Gandhi Sagar Reservoir. All right, so this is your Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival, the first of in Asia, that is in Madhya Pradesh. It was 5 day long festival, and here multiple adventure activities will be commencing. Also, the city for tourists will continue. Tent city for tourists will continue for next 3 months, and even the adventure activities will be continuing for the next 6 months. Next we are talking about MEITY, that is your Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology. Meta has announced a list of 120 startups innovators for XR startup program. I repeat, Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology along with Meta has recently announced the list of 120 startups and innovators for the extended reality startup program that will be held in New Delhi. So, two types of question. First, this XR startup program was jointly launched by which two organization? Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology and your Meta. All right, or either vice versa can be asked. Also, the program will discover, nurture, and accelerate the extended reality technology startups and innovators across India. The program supports 40 early stage startups working on the extended reality technology with a grant of 20 lakh rupees provided to each 40 of these startups. Among these selected startups, that are these 40 startups, 30% of the startups are from tier 2 or tier 3 cities across India, and women led and co led startup innovators ranging from 20% on the total. All right, so this extended reality startup program was launched for 120 startups, out of which 40 will be selected, and MEITY and Meta has announced their list of 120 startups. Next, Next is CMIE, that is your Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. I repeat, Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, CMIE, that is India's unemployment. It stated, CMIE stated that India's unemployment rate has declined by 7.14% in January to the lowest in 4 months, that is 8.3% in the month of December. All right, and the unemployment rate was 8.03 in November 2022, while 7.92 in October. It was 6.43% in September. That means we can say that the number of unemployed people are rising day by day. Currently, in January 2023, what is the unemployment rate? 7.14%. Rural unemployment was around 6.48% in January, and urban unemployment was around 8.55%. So every time when you will be seeing, now see here, the rural employment was 6 point, unemployment was 6, that means rural employment was less, whereas urban employment was higher. Generally this is reverse. All right, even in Jammu and Kashmir, if we see, it was the highest unemployment rate that we have recorded. It was 21.8%, followed by Haryana where it was 21.7%, and Rajasthan 21.1%. So these are some data that you need to remember, and there are high chance that these questions can definitely be asked. If I ask you what was the unemployment in Delhi in January, it was 16.75%. Next is India's first hydrogen train will come by December 2023 on the heritage routes. Highly important. Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav recently announced that India's first hydrogen train will be designed and manufactured in India by December 2023, as the union budget for 2023-2020 focuses on the green growth. That means we are talking about the renewable sources of energy and the sources of energy that does not pollute the environment. Once operational, the hydrogen train will operate on heritage circuits such as Kalka to Shimla, before being expanded to other places. The main aim or the purpose of these trains are basically to exhibit the India's culture heritage through the trains that will be updated by adding new circuits to the list such as Guru Kripa circuit also. Alright, apart from this, remember the union budget for 23-24 has an allocation of 2.41 lakh crore rupees for railways, and the Amrit Bharat station scheme will redevelop 1275 stations while also revamping the production of Vande Bharat train. Alright, so the first hydrogen train will come by December 2023 on the heritage routes. Next we are talking about Indore Municipal Corporation. They have recently launched secured redeemable NCD of rupees 244 crore rupees. What are these NCDs? NCDs are basically non-convertible debentures. What are these NCDs? Non-convertible debentures. So remember, the debentures that cannot be converted into shares or equities are called non-convertible debentures. Alright, they are used as a tool to raise long-term funds. Alright, these NCDs are used to raise long-term funds by companies through a public issue, and recently Indore Municipal Corporation has raised 244 crore rupees from redeemable NCDs. Alright, highly important, take a note first of it. Then remember, these NCDs are of a face value of 1000 rupees each, aggregating of up to 122 crore rupees. The issue contains an option to retain over subscription of up to 122 crores, making the total size to 244 crore. Here the return that has been offered by Indore Municipal Corporation is 8.25% rate of per annum, and they are payable half yearly. That means after every 6 months the return here that is generated of the amount will be paid. Then each NCD shall consist of 4 separate transferable and redeemable principal tranches, each having a face value of 250 rupees. That means 4 tranches are there of 250. So total becomes, as we discussed, the face value of 1000 rupees. These NCDs will be issued from 10th to 14th of February in 2022, and they are proposed to be listed on NSE in India. Alright, and if we see what, revise again, that Indore Municipal Corporation, they have launched these secure redeemable NCDs. And what are these NCDs? NCDs are your non-convertible debentures, and these are the basically debentures are those which cannot be converted into shares or equities, and they are basically used as a tool to raise long-term funds by the companies through a public issue. Moving on. Next is Kotak Mahindra Bank. They have implemented RBI's first phase of digital rupees. So this is question is very important, friends, and a high chance of being asked that RBI's which is the name of the bank that has recently implemented RBI's first phase of digital rupee, that is your e-rupee. So the bank that has implemented the first phase of central bank digital currency, that is e-rupee, will be your Kotak Mahindra Bank. Here digital rupee, that is e-rupee, is a legal tender equivalent to bank note and coins, but issued a digital form by RBI. And if you are storing this e-rupee, you won't be getting any interest. Let me tell you this ahead. Alright, this e-rupee is basically used for trading purpose only. The RBI has shortlisted Kotak Mahindra Bank as one of the 8 banks to implement it as a pilot project for the issuance of e-currencies. Apart from this, remember, Reliance Retail became the first organized real chain in India to accept the RBI created digital currency, that is e-rupee. If we talk about Kotak Mahindra Bank, Uday Kotak is the current managing director and chief executive officer. It was established in 2003 and the headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, next is IDFC First Bank to receive 2,200 crore investment from IDFC Limited. I repeat, the board of IDFC Limited gave the in principle approval for an investment of 2,200 crore rupees in IDFC First Bank, raising their stake in the bank that is currently 36.8% to 40%. Here, the parent firm, that is IDFC Limited, is planning to reverse merge the IDFC First Bank. All right. Also, remember, the IDFC board has approved a special interim dividend of 11 rupees per share, which would result in a payout of 287 crore rupees to the government of India and and IDFC's largest stakeholder, that is your government of India. All right. So coming back, remember IDFC First Bank received 2,200 crore investment from IDFC Limited, and their stake in the bank currently, that is 36.38%, will be increased to 40%. And also IDFC board has approved a special interim dividend of 11 rupees per share that would result in a payout of 287 crore rupees to the government of India. Moving on. Next is KFin Technologies, that is KFintech, has launched in the Gift City. Where is this Gift City? It is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. KFintech has formally signed a deal with 4 Gift City funds and 2 global funds in Gift City, while discussions with other asset managers continue. Here, K Fintech is a top provider of technology driven financial services that spans asset classes and offers comprehensive services and solutions to the Indian capital market ecosystem. The Gift City IBU of FinTech will meet the rising demand for portfolio management, private wealth, and alternative investment. Next we are talking about economy and businesses. PVR Cinema, where you go and watch the big movies on the big theater. That PVR Cinema has launched India's first multiplex within the airport complex in Chennai. Highly important news. PVR Cinema, they have launched a 5 screen property at PVR Aero Hub in Chennai International Airport, that is in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And this is the India's first multiplex housed within an airport complex. That is the first multiplex that will be in an airport complex. It was launched by PVR Cinemas. And where was it launched? It was in the Chennai International Airport. A total of 1,155 seats are available, and it is outfitted with the cutting edge cinematic technologies including 2K red, green, blue. This is RGB, is your red, green, blue laser projectors, real D 3D digital stereoscopic projection for incredible clear, razor sharp, and ultra bright pictures. Also, they are equipped with Dolby Atmos high definition immersive audio. All right, highly important. So coming back, friends, which is the cinemas that was has launched their first multiplex within an airport complex in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, that is at Chennai International Airport. It will be your PVR Cinemas. Next is Manuela Roca Botti. As you can see her in the picture, she has been appointed as the first female Prime Minister of Equatorial Guinea. I repeat, Manuela Roca Botti appointed as the first female Prime Minister of Equatorial Guinea. Alright, highly important, and I want you to take a note of this. She will succeed whom? She will succeed Francisco Pascua Obama Asue. Alright, she will replace him to be the first female Prime Minister of Equatorial Guinea. If we talk about her, remember, she was the Vice Chancellor of the National University of Equatorial Guinea. Also, she is a native of Bane district of Equatorial Guinea. Moving on, next we are talking about science and technology. And in today's generation, whenever we will be talking about science and technology, you will be seeing that 90% of the time we will be talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning. cloud. All right. So US based GAASI initiates three projects in India in AI, drones, and semiconductors. I repeat, General Atomic. This GAASI is your General Atomics Aeronautical Systems. That is a major energy and defense corporation that is based in USA. They have begun three significant projects in India in the field of one artificial intelligence, second in drones, and third in semiconductors. The US India Business Council hosted this inaugural meeting under ICET that we discussed yesterday, which was attended by various US personals and India NSA, that is your Indian National Security Advisor Ajit Doval ji. Then here these significant projects, they are basically, one is in your artificial intelligence, that how can we increase the usage of artificial intelligence globally. And similarly, if we talk, one of the most talked about artificial intelligence in today's generation is your chat gpt, and there is a high chance and people are calling it as a google killer, and in the next 1 or 2 years it is said that chat gpt will be replacing google. All right. Then next one is in the field of drones, and we know that India is progressively working on, or you can say very aggressively working on the drone sector, because we are developing multiple drones so that we can use them in the agriculture sector, we can use them in transport of medicines, in the transfer of goods for the armed forces also, if they are in the remote location. Also, if you remember, the DGCA also granted few certifications to the Garuda Aerospace also. Also, if you remember, the import of drones has been banned by the government of India. We can only import them for research and development project. All right. So apart from this, one more thing you need to remember: three significant projects. That is GAASI. First, this company has tied up with Bharat Forge Limited. It is one of the leading forging companies. Second, you need to remember that recently GAASI has also partnered with 114 AI, that is an Indian artificial intelligence company. And also third will be your third iTech. Also, they have partnered with third iTech. So these are some companies with which three projects have been initiated. Apart from this, a task force has been set up so that there can be ease of doing business between these two countries. Moving on, next is your Parimal De. As you can see in the picture, he was the former Indian midfielder and East Bengal captain. He is related to which sport? He is related to football, and he recently passed away. Remember, in former Indian footballer Parimal De, who was fondly known as Jangla Da, has passed away at the age of 81. He was born in 1941 in West Bengal, and he has recently passed away. Also, friends, remember, among the tournaments he has won Durant Football Cup. So multiple times this question has been asked in such a way that Durant Cup. This Durant Cup is related to which sport? So remember, Durant Cup is related to football. Similarly, Rovers Cup. Rovers Cup is related to which sport? Rovers Cup is related to football also. All right. Next. Next is Palagumi Sainath has authored a new book, that is The Last Heroes. Directly remember, The Last Heroes, Foot Soldiers of Indian Freedom. This book was authored by whom? Palagumi Sainath. Alright, mark it. Next is your World Wetlands Day. It is observed on 2nd of February every year. I repeat, World Wetland Day observed on the globe on 2nd of February to create awareness about the wetlands, that are critically important ecosystem for the planet and the vital roles of the peoples that we live on earth. All right, highly important. Here you need to remember the theme for the World Wetlands Day, that is wetland restoration. Wetland restoration is the theme for the World Wetland Day. Also, this theme was World Wetland Day according to UN. If we talk according to United Nations, the theme was revive and restore degraded wetland. I repeat, according to United Nations, the theme was revive and restore degraded wetlands. Next, friends, these were all your current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick revision. Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology and Meta has announced a list of 120 startups innovators for XR startup program. IIT Patna signed an MOU with Drone Destination to open Bihar's first UAV training center. CMIE unemployment rate falls to a 4-month low of 7.14% in January. India's first hydrogen train will come by December 2023 on heritage routes. Indore Municipal Corporation has launched secured redeemable NCDs of 244 crore rupees. Kotak Mahindra Bank has implemented RBI's first phase of digital rupee. IDFC Bank to receive 2,200 crores investment from IDFC Limited. KFin Technologies has been launched in GIFT City. PVR Cinema launched India's first multiplex within airport complex in Chennai International Airport. Ninth edition of the Kalinga Literary Festival was held and KLF Book Awards were announced here. Manuela Roca Botti has been appointed as the first female Prime Minister of Equatorial Guinea. US-based GAASI has initiated 3 projects in India and they are on artificial intelligence, drones and semiconductor manufacturing. Former Indian footballer Premal De has passed away. Palagumi Sainath has authored a new book that is The Last Heroes. World Wetland Day is observed on 2nd of February. Manish Sisodia, who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, launched DCPCR's WhatsApp chatbot that is Bal Mitra in order to safeguard the life of children. Then Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan launched a Ladli Bahina scheme to provide 1000 rupees per month to poor women, and Gandhi Sagar Floating Festival 2023, that is Asia's first floating festival, started in Madhya Pradesh. So that's all for the day, friends. Let's go for the homework part now. First, as per the latest All India survey on higher education, what is the trend of total enrollment in higher educations in 2019-20 compared to the previous surveys? Second, as per the recent RBI study, which state received the highest GST compensation from the center? And third, who is the head of the commission for sub-categorization of OBCs? So these are your 3 homework questions, friends, and I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like this video and comment below and let us know what are your views on such session. Do you want us to continue with such session? If yes, then let us know in the comment section. Also, friends, you can see multiple videos of us just by going through the Google and typing current affairs by Vikas Rana, where you will be able to see multiple current affairs that have been uploaded by us that will be helping for your preparation. Apart from this, you will be able to attempt the quiz on our Careers Clouds application as well as on the website, and that will help you in your preparation. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairs Cloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.